Today, a fun matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from US Bank Stadium. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On third down, Purdy completes it downfield to Pearson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
19 yards. And the 49er first down.
Play action now with Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's fourth down.
Purdy now on fourth down. Buys time, rolling right. Going back across his body here, left side. This is caught inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the
Now Purdy. Catch is made in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
first and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. McCarthy throwing on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They will go. It's McCarthy. Left side, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's got room to roam. Jukes away from one. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Looking inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Buddy T, watch out. Okay. Yellow.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull out in front further, 13-zip.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Jones once more. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
21.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. The 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
It's 3rd and 15.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the
1st down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
49er 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play.
From the red zone now.
49ers.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
And the Vikings first down.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And goes to the hurry up here.
Big gain on the play, but it leads to fourth down.
McCarthy to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Catch made. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A gain of 8 yards.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Purdy on 3rd and 1. This gets the first and more. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
16 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's got it in the red zone. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Chased out to his right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. 3rd down here.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 118. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Punt taken at midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 3 slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Set. Bravo 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Bravo 18.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Yard gain from the play. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Play action, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Bravo 80. Mustang 19. Go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Vikings
First call
take
here
over
coming from the
1st and
shotgun.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Offense to the line fast.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
McCarthy throwing here.
2nd and 3.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
3 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
First down.
Vikings trail by 8.
First and 10 at the
It's a new set of downs
32-yard
for him
line.
at the 32. Setting up to pass. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Vikings out of the hurry-up, lead everyone back to the line.
That's another Vikings first down.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Mason gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as the touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
That was the play they needed. Now, gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
49ers to the line. First and 10. A give left side to McCaffrey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to...
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Back to throw it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
We go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Offense to the line, second down. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here he is to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Purdy on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed right side to Addison. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Gronk, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. So it's a win for the Vikings. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of